welcome to the stream, everybody. We're going to do a little audio test here to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And then we're going to do a little bit of previously on for our last episode. But I have some unfortunate news that we did not record the stream that as I would have liked to have done. So it's somewhere in absentia. If somebody out there in that universe has my recording of that, I would love to see it, or save it until we're famous, and then it'll be extra famous if that's really what's happening. So make sure that you keep up. This is only the third session. When we last left our heroes, we were in a little bit of conundrum, so we're definitely going to talk about that as a group before we do it. I think we've got Sharon and Brandon in the waiting room to come into your episode. I haven't done an intro for them yet. And we're still waiting for Ben to join us in the Discord. So I'm just going to talk to you guys. How's things going? What's new in your hood? Let us know in the comments what you think about the previous one. If you haven't seen the previous episode, it is also on the YouTube channel and also at Fire of Life 2018. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to my channel. We talked about this earlier in chat, which I will probably splice in here because Brandon and I were talking about it. No, it's hard enough to get my friends just to hit that little follow button. It's free. It'll help me out. Like, I'm just trying to get to 50 so I can get to affiliate, and then maybe I'll stop begging for less because I can actually start doing this for profession. So let's make that happen. So like, subscribe, follow, depending on which platform you're on. Please, 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 please. It'll help me out a lot, and it costs you nothing. So do that. All right. So let's just do a little transition for editing's sake. Transition. And then back to some transition. Alright, so previously on the unnamed series. I tried to get to name it the Quos 4, but apparently that's not a thing, and then we ran out of time before we decided on what that is. So it's probably something else we're going to decide today is what we're actually going to call this series. So previously on the unnamed series. We had some logic puzzles that were problems. I made a moral conundrum where I made them choose someone that was important to them, and Rebecca basically lied to me about it so she could order the pass. She definitely has some things to say about that, and I'm sure we'll hear about it in today's episode. The next challenge, I gave them like the prisoner's conundrum, like where I separated them in rooms and then gave them choices what they were going to pick, who's they were doing and what. So that's the thing. Thanks, Asher. Mate is also Brandon, by the way, in chat. So, back to on task. Thank God for editing. I hope this will be better on the Fire of Life 2018. But this is what live streamers pay to see at this point, is us getting off topic and talking crazy shit. So, Prisoner's Dilemma is what we're at, is because we definitely lost Rebecca to some kind of prison. I thought they were all going to go. It didn't work out. So now I'm not sure how we're going to proceed forward as the Dungeon Master. But I have a few things in mind. I have a goal and a direction we're going to go in. And I think this is going to be great. But we're doing this a little bit more off the cuff than the previous first two. And we're starting at level 3 in this point. So it should be a little bit more fun. So now let's switch over to the guys and gals in the stream. If I can do that, we're going to do that. And then I'm gonna. Okay, hello. We're in the stream now. Hello.
We're frenemies.
We're frenemies. We're disgusting.
Uh-oh.
We're just.
We're frenemies.
What happened? Well, I mean,
I got shot with a bow.
Oh, so you're discussing well, I just did the previously on, so I don't know if you were watching that.
I was watching it. I was watching it.
I was listening.
Yeah, thanks. So that's what I said we were going to discuss, and I definitely called out Rebecca for being like the snooty around my puzzle. Do you have something you want to say about that on camera, Brandon?
If you read the backstory, you would know.
So he feels that I did not do my due diligence as Dungeon Master.
Oh no.
Is how he feels, is that I don't work hard enough. I don't do enough things for him, and I should have learned my lesson.
You should have never trusted me.
Yes, Daddy, please, sir, may I have another?
Oh no.
Why am I so like this? Okay, so the next point was that Sharon threw Ben under the bus like a 10-ton sack
hold
of
on.
potatoes.
Hold on. If you watch that video, it was not cutthroat as that came out to be.
Oh, it was. She was she was playing the game.
Hold on.
She saw numbers, not people.
No.
She was playing
all,
the game.
All I said was it wasn't me, and then he forced me to choose. Then I didn't hesitate. There's a difference.
Right, but the rest of them never
think...
actually chose. Like I put the screws to all of you, and Sharon rolled over first.
Let me just
if
say
that really makes you feel more inept, I was torturing them. You're right.
Stop. Sharon didn't roll over. Vivian rolled over.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
It's called railroading. That's what you're doing.
Got a lot of
Railroading.
Oh, hey, we got a follower, guys.
Yay!
Is that one of your friends, or is this a random person watching us?
Probably a random person.
Oh, yay! I love when random people watch us and then follow us. Thank you so much. Is it Fragilitis? Fragilitis?
Fragilitis or flagellitis?
I don't know. You'll have to like phonetically spell that out for us in chat. Okay, so we're playing D&D, like actual probably D&D. Like this is my first attempt to play like a campaign.
Maybe.
I have a story. I have a plot in mind here, but we have some discussions to have about as a group as to what we're doing. Well, and Batcoaster just rated us. Thanks, Batcoaster. And we did get power back, yes, just in time for the stream. I didn't want to miss it. I'm a little sick. I'm a little under the weather. I still wanted to be here. It's been 3 weeks, so I was like, yay! In case you didn't hear, I don't actually have COVID. It does sound like that. I will surely have to take cough breaks, but it's probably just something else. I was amongst a lot.
Thank God, because I was around you for a week.
I mean, you must have just a better immune system than me. That's why I feel like it is COVID, because you got the better vaccine than I did. I only got the Johnson & Johnson.
Oh yeah.
So they said
I got Moderna. I got the Dolly Parton one, so.
Right. Yeehaw, y'all.
Thank you, Dolly.
Yeah, I got the Moderna as
God bless
well.
the Queen.
So.
God save the Queen. I need help. All right. So what are we doing? Like, where are your characters in your minds right now?
Apparently, we're in a waiting cell to be let go. I don't know.
So that's what you picture your character is in right now. She's like hanging
because,
out.
like she was, because
Wait,
like y'all.
I thought I was already let go.
I don't remember actually.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I think we all came to a decision that we made, and that nothing yet
Right.
has been official.
Well, that's kind of why I was like, are we? How do you guys feel?
Well,
I'm just trying to read the room here and to make decisions.
I'm really
on...
hoping that they pulled out the arrow from my poor body.
Well, I'm sure they did give you medical care, and you've leveled up, so you should be like full, healed, healthy, hale. You've had plenty of time to rest and relax. It's been several weeks. One moment for a cough break.
He's dying. He's dying. He's dying.
I
At
mean,
least he's dying quietly.
I know, like, thank God for mute buttons. I'm not dying quietly in person, but thank God for mute buttons. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think we can go either way with the sentence is passed, and then we're moving on from that point, or we're in the process
That's
of
what they're doing.
they're telling me I'm going to jail.
Well, I think I want to do, like, me personally as the Dungeon Master would like to do 2 separate scenes and not tell each other of you what that is. I kind of want to give you
Another one of these?
Well, I'm a little afraid about that because I want to give Ben this like in prison experience for being in prison, and then maybe some kind of like bonus reward for if he can escape himself, or if the team is going to come rescue him, or if you guys need to find some way to coordinate. Like, if I tell you as a group that Helena's going to jail, and Rebecca and Vivian are going to be set free, I feel like Kvoth is going to be there to pick up the rebellious teenagers he's recruited and take them back to the hideout. Is where I see you, the two of you currently are sitting at a table in the hideout looking at Kvoth, and he's like face palming, like, you fucking sold her up the river. Like, what did you? Gee, I was supposed to build team. It was supposed to be like unity, and then you would all go to jail, and there's a secret treasure in the Morgan's Fen that's in the jail. I had a whole plan for this, but no. Yes.
In my mind, all I want to say is that's what you get for putting my person on the railroad tracks. That's your own fault, not mine.
I deliberately did that for dramatic tension. Like, you were supposed to come to conclusions with that one too, and then the whole thing fell apart because someone cheated in the first challenge. This is what you get. I had a nice plan. I had a nice plan.
If you did your research, it wouldn't have happened that way.
Well,
Ooh,
sometimes if you
burn.
shit in your own bed, you have to lie in it. So here we are.
I mean, really, look at what you got yourself into.
It's your game, remember? Didn't you just say that earlier? It was all about you. So what are we doing? Kvos poses the question. Alright, smartass. What now?
Well, I don't know. What are we doing now?
I thought you had all the answers a minute ago.
Not for this.
That's what I thought. Now stop being sassy.
Sassy. Well,
Right.
we have one person that's rotting in jail. May the Lord keep him there. Keep her there.
I'm
Wow.
just like sitting here eating my popcorn or whatever the food of choice of this time frame is.
Well, I just had
Oh,
popcorn earlier.
so where's this food coming from? Can you pay for that
The
food?
market?
Alright, you have money to get food?
Yeah.
Give me the money.
No. I earned that money.
Alright, roll a strength saving throw.
Is that strength?
Yes. Let me pull up my character sheet. I was not prepared for that either. You're just gonna tell him you got money and then not give it up.
I feel like I got away with it, so I should still get away with it.
Oh.
Oof.
I can't.
Well-
Yeah. That's so. Whatever money you had, you no longer have.
I feel like I could get at least half. Hold on.
No,
I think
no,
we should
no.
negotiate
Moving
this. Hold on.
forward. So now what?
Everything,
This is
everything
how the world.
negotiable.
This
I feel
was
like
a
I feel like-
lesson.
I feel like even Jesus negotiates, so we can negotiate.
Jesus is a much better person than Quoth. Let me just go on record.
Whatever.
Jesus is
Rekka, are you trying to steal it?
still. I'm so confused.
We've just taken this and gone left.
I'm so confused. So is this D&D is just we're just gonna like hang out forever and just talk shit about what we're actually gonna do and then steal money and shit? I should make you take damage for that. Like, stop. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait. Well, I missed what happened with Batcoaster. Why is Batcoaster dying?
Oh. He actually
We're
doesn't
all
have.
dying.
He just
Because of
said we're all
COVID.
dying.
Does Batcoaster not have power either?
I don't know.
I'm so
He hasn't
confused.
told me.
I'm so
I mean, he should
confused.
have power. It's like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay, so we're sitting. So Helena, I guess you're going to jail.
I guess so.
I guess so Helena's in jail, and we're sitting in the hideout. And you know what? I can't split you up. I wish I could split you up because I actually have the jail that I could show you. That's actually really pretty. But we'll talk about that later. So what are we doing? This is the question, Brandon and Sharon. We know next week we have a friend coming who might help us out that would maybe help you with the rescue, and Kvoth is for the rescue. I believe you should probably try to rescue this person that you sold up the river.
I say we have a drink first and then talk.
I say, what's in it for us?
Yo, there you go.
I don't kill you.
Seriously? Brought us here.
was
That was it.
was
Just for us
was
to
there
die.
ever any kind of like question of the fact that I was using you to build a team to get to a thing, and you sold a third of the team up the river? Like, this was a massive fuck up, guys. You're getting lectured. He's like walking back and forth. He's like clapping his hands together. He's like, "What am I gonna do with you?" He's like a dad, and you guys have just been brought home by the police. And he's like, "What is happening? One of my children has been sold to jail."
That's a funny scene. I don't know. I guess if you think he'll apologize for shooting me,
I think the whole thing was supposed to be an emotional setup, and you got a healing potion. You act like it was the end of your life. Like, there's magic in
Wait,
this
what if-
world. Being shot in the leg, it's not even like that serious. It's like, put a band-aid on it.
I mean, like if this person's a part of the team and they shoot you once, shame on them. They shoot me twice, shame on me. So I'm just being a little cautious.
So what you're saying is you would like to abandon Helena to this prison?
Unless this person will say sorry for shooting me. I want to
Well, I guess
guarantee.
we won't really know
I
it. Well, hold on, but
guarantee.
we won't really know that until we try to rescue this person, right?
Well,
I would- I
I
would-
also
I
kind
would
of feel I'm
actually
sure
do.
she'd be very grateful. Like,
I mean, like, I just want to make sure that you
Yeah.
know that one apology in the end. I got shot.
I mean, Rebecca, this could be an adventure.
An adventure. Well, do you want to
Yeah.
get backstabbed again? Did you see what you did the first time? See what she did the
Can't
first
get,
time?
but we can't get backstab if he's, she's up front.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of the future.
Think about how infamous will be if we break into a prison.
Yeah,
And
that
then
would look
get out.
real good on our record. Let me tell you.
With the right people. With the
with the-
right people.
Okay, I guess let's try this out.
okay. So now you'd like to go rescue this person that you sent to a prison.
I feel like I should have rolled like a persuasion or something to
I mean,
convince Rebecca.
If you really like, you can roll opposing persuasion. Well, I guess yours is persuasion and hers is insight.
What are we doing?
If you really want to roll to see if you
Rolling.
persuade.
We don't have to. but
I
I
don't
just
think you
thought
do
that
either,
would've
because
been a good time.
I liked where this is going, so I was gonna let that happen.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Fine.
yeah. Thanks. This furthers the story. I appreciate this. Let's moving on. All right, so cough break.
He's got some issues. He needs to get that figured out. I mean,
I
Jesus.
know. I don't,
I feel like I wish there were healing potions in real life. Thanks.
we could have postponed. but
I know. I
no.
didn't. What else did I have going on? It's a thing.
You had It sounds like you had a lot going on. You keep
I
talking.
know, right? Right.
But we're making shit happen. We got to do regularity, and we already took 2 weeks off. We're losing the crowd. Anyway, while we're talking
We
about
got a
that,
crowd.
don't forget to follow, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. We're trying to get to 50. We're like the road to affiliate. Like, hit the follow button, help us out. Don't make me beg, because I usually get paid extra for that. So I think we need to discuss how we're going to get to what this prison is. Let me.
Real quick, do you have Master Criminal? Do you have like a blueprint of this prison?
Well, I do know where he has been taken. Let me put a link for you. I am putting a link in the Twitch chat. That is the when I'm picturing what this castle looks like from the distance. That's what I see.
Are you kidding me?
So the prison that Ben is being held in is called the Morrigan's Fen.
Of course.
Where do you see
I
this?
forgot you said that.
We lost you, Brandon. Your video's gone.
I didn't think you were serious when we talked about this previously, but you were serious.
We are going to Tirnanog, friends.
I don't see where you
Brush
put the
up on
link.
all your Irish mythology. I hope you like Celtic lore. We are going to Tirnanog, and
Where's
we're
Atticus
probably I
O'Sullivan
was gonna
when I
say
need
we're
him?
probably gonna go in Iron Druid style. So if you've read those books, the Three Cheers to Kevin Hearn, I love that. I love that book series.
Such a
There's
good series. Y'all
gonna be
should read
lots
it.
of great references in here for that. So
Also, listen on audiobook because the voice of Oberon, perfection.
hashtag sponsor us Audible. We would totally take that subscription. I would do it for free books.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I will describe it like in my brain it's slightly different because I'm thinking of like the Irish fields, like medieval times. I want you to like picture the grassy moors with like the fog rolling over the grassy moors in the morning with like this dark, foreboding forest surrounding this giant castle on the middle of a mountain peak. So the castle is above the forest of dark, dark, evil-looking trees, and the castle has a clear 160 view around it. It's got giant high walls. It looks like an impenetrable forest. I know it's guarded by human, which human are the closest thing I could find in the D&D universe is called a woodwode. Woodwode looks like basically what's his face from uh, Groot. Groot, but they're smaller. Like so, think house elf sized Groots, but not cute. Like, don't think in a cute sense. This is a tree that's dead and mangled, and it's got eyes inside this dark hole in its face, but it's mostly made of bark. There's also several of the Tuatha Danann that are guarding that particular prison.
Like, which ones?
Ogma and his brothers. The Morgan may or may not be present. This is her residence. Also, it's on a different plane of existence than what you're doing, so you're gonna have to go through uh, either find a high level druid that can cast. What is going on in the background?
With what?
I hear somebody talking or something in the background.
Oh, it's my lovers.
Oh, can you like push to talk?
It's on my phone, so I don't know how to do that.
Just go into settings and change like push to talk. I don't know how to tell you either. Okay, so you also are gonna have to go through the world tree or find a high level druid. And going through the world tree would involve convincing Ratatosk to take you there. So Ben, you've been
Making
really,
the character, huh?
really quiet.
I just like this is like their decision to make whether or not they're gonna be going in there,
Well,
going through all this.
well, that's what that's why I stopped right here. I tried to describe it and I tried to make it really enticing to you, because I think we could probably spend a lot of time in this world getting there and that kind of shenanigans. So if you like the world that I'm describing and would like to spend time in it and then maybe build a character for this world, I could let you play both if it comes to that. But I think I'm going to have a rotating in and out, so maybe once we get through the prison saving option, I'll let you pick which character you want to move through, and then I can work out some other little side character time to where you can work out Helena's in like a whole separate thing while what's going on with her in the prison, and we could edit that back in between and forth. How does that make you feel?
Interesting. So, given the way this is all described, it sounds like it's going to take forever to actually get to Helena.
I mean, I'm sure I could shorten it if we wanted to.
And also, it sounds like someone might not make it out from trying to save Helena.
I would probably ensure, like, if you really want to just hang out and play Helena, then I can make it a short little run, and we'll just maybe I could make it do more on the way out. Like, I could rush the prison and then make you have to deal with the tree and shit on the way out.
I think that's better because then we're all playing together, you know.
Well, he would definitely still be playing together. That's what, like, I don't want to exclude him at all.
Right.
Yeah, and it does sound pretty interesting with the whole Celtic stuff and Yggdrasil and everything. That does sound pretty cool.
Right, Yggdrasil. I'll never use that one because I can't say it right.
It does sound really interesting, but like complicated.
Right, that's kind of why I was like, we could spend a lot of time in Tir na Nog. I do love me some Tir na Nog. So, if that's what you want to do, you want us to rush through the prison and then continue exploring that direction. So you want to make the prison doable at this level?
I don't know, man. Like I enjoy like going through the story kind of however it goes naturally. I don't want to like rush through everything and kind of skip over stuff.
Well, I mean, I guess I could just put the prison at the beginning. But then you have to have like an escape from Tir na Nog. So maybe we could make it where they sneak into the prison with you, and then we could work your escape from there, like the original plan. Because there's still that treasure that Kvothe wants, so we could sneak you guys into the prison. So what? Maybe we have to get them to commit a crime to go to prison.
Ooh, punch a guard.
That usually goes that way.
I don't know if that's going to be severe enough to get you sent to the Fen.
Punch a judge.
Stab a judge.
Stab a judge.
Wow. I guess attempting stabbing a judge would probably get you thrown in the Fen. So is that what we want to play out here?
Break her out from the inside. Okay.
Is that the plan? Brandon's being awful quiet.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just thinking of my what I need to do and how much money I have at the moment, because I need to do something before we
Wait, you have money?
Well, none of your business.
So it sounds like you said he had money. I think that's a roll of strength savings throw, sir.
No, I started casting Find Familiar.
What does that do?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Find My Familiar because I think it'll be good.
And that does. What does
It
that
gives
do?
me a. It gives me a familiar. It takes an hour to cast though.
So you lose all your gold.
Yeah, that's why I was doing. I was like, well, I'm gonna do this to get me a familiar really quick.
Oh, okay. So you now have a familiar and no gold. Okay, got it.
You say that.
I mean, seriously, take it out of your character sheet. You don't have any more. Bye bye.
I'll take out the amount that is there.
I'll check later and make sure you have none. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so what here now? We've decided on a course of action to save Helena, or at least to involve Helena as quickly as possible. So we're gonna go commit a crime, from what I understand.
Crap.
Maybe I should say that in Kvothe's voice. Okay, so the two brightest minds I have come up with the idea to save them from the inside by committing a crime, and I think it was to save a judge. Well, good luck.
It's gonna be that like during my court trial, or am I just already in there?
Yeah, you're already there.
Okay.
They already had time to come back and like have a conversation about their course of action and like some tea and some meals. She was sipping on popcorn and shit. Like they've been hanging out. You've probably already spent like 2 or 3 days in jail.
Oh boy.
Like you love.
Jesus.
It's probably a thing. It's probably a thing. So I guess this episode we will deal with them trying to get to prison, and we'll do a little scene for Helena now, where she's in
Oh, man.
jail.
Oh, she's probably so mad.
Probably.
So let's switch over the players to the jail. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
The jail. And we have Miss Helena. Let me get rid of this.
Complicated.
Yeah, it's crazy. Miss Helena is in a cell in the back. I know you can't really see it from here, but there are bars located. Let me see if I can draw freehand. And some red. There are bars located here, and here, and here, and here. Your cell pretty much consists of these, like, this here is like a suicide cliff. Like, you're allowed, you can totally jump off and kill yourself if you want to. It's open to the air. If you look out over the top of it, it's a straight drop cliff into the bottom of a cliff wall. Like, it's probably a mile deep chasm behind the back of this wall, behind the back of this prison.
Oh boy.
So that's like it makes me think of the Eyrie from Game of Thrones. Like, it's that kind of prison where you're like open to the sun, exposed. Like, anytime you want to jump out, feel free. We're gonna leave you there to die. So it'd be quicker if you killed yourself. That's what you hear. Like the prison guards every once in a while like yell that down to you, but that's like basically your only human interaction right now. And they occasionally, like, these little spaces right back here, there's like food chutes and water chutes, so that's how you receive your sustenance.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pleasant.
It seems like it. Yeah.
But you have space.
Right, it's a pretty big space. You got plenty of space to wander off the cliff. Plenty of space. So that's what you see when you walk through this whole prison, and it's like you saw the description of it. It's on a mountain, like you saw it coming a whole way. You went through hundreds and hundreds of gates and iron bars, and there's human. I'm gonna call them human but the closest thing is woodwoods. If you want to look it up or Google it, you can. They're stickmen, basically. We did the description earlier. They're everywhere. You got to meet Agma when you checked in. Agma is, let's say he's like 6'6". He's probably 300 pounds, solid muscle. He rocks out a kilt with like a sash across his chest, and it's super hairy. It's nice and red hairy. He's got this big, beautiful beard that's nice and tight and groomed, and it's a bristly red. He's bald, but it's super pale and freckly skin. He's got tattoos down his arms, and he's got a welcoming grin. He seems like a nice guy.
That's unfortunate. That sounds like such a big dude. Oh no.
All right, so what's Helena gonna do while she's passing her time in prison?
Well, seeing as how she's increasingly an angrier character, I don't know how this happened.
I can't imagine why she would be so increasingly angry.
She would probably continuously try to either fight someone or try to get out somehow.
Okay, so she's gonna like beat and bang on the bars. She's gonna scream and yell. She's gonna what's she physically gonna do?
I think what she's gonna do is I just leveled up, so I think I can do this decently. She's gonna cast Fog Cloud where she's in, and try to make it seem like she is not in there. And whenever a guard pops his head in, she's gonna try to get through that.
Oh well, and she
whatever opens
definitely she
there.
tries to cast any magic, immediately fizzles.
Damn it!
She's like
Damn it, damn
the
it.
whole room lights up like a Christmas tree. She probably actually take a point of psychic damage. So I roll a 1d4.
Oh, frickin' frack. 1d4. Cool. That's 4.
Ugh.
Hmm. Okay.
Great roll. Great roll. Good job. Good job.
Okay.
We celebrate the
Unfortunate.
high numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, she's just screaming and wearing herself out, trying to
Okay.
fight anybody.
All right. So let's go back to the hideout.
Why is she so angry?
I mean, she's in prison for something she didn't do. I'd be pissed off.
Also,
Okay,
yes.
I had some time to think about it, and I feel like there's no way for us to like get out of our own prison cells if we try to like be sent to jail ourselves.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute. Well, that's why I was wishing you would talk to us about the jail before being like,
I mean, how much information am I supposed to give you about the jail? Did I lose connection to people? What happened? Hello? Hello?
Or
And
custodial.
big
We
view.
could be
Whoa.
custodians. I don't know. We
Well, I
could
just left
rent
and
a
came back to this,
rent
so
a
I have no
dragon.
idea what
I don't
happened.
know.
Rent a
Rant a
dragon.
dragon? Jesus Christ.
Wow. I mean, if you guys need to go to a separate room and talk about what you guys want to have happen, I'm totally
Yeah,
down. I don't need to know what your plan is between
we
the.
might
I'll try to make
need
it
to do
work.
that.
I need to.
Okay, so I'll dip out. Y'all can talk and let me know. I guess like chat. It's like somebody send me a message when you're ready.
Okay, go.
Okay, so let's hang out with the chat channel. How's the stream doing, guys? How's things? Don't. This is a great opportunity for me to tell you to like, subscribe, and follow. That would be wonderful. Please do that. Also, this would be a great time to get to know you and me and chit chat with the chat a little. Let me know what's going on in your life. I care about you guys, especially since there's only 30 of you people that follow me. I really do actually care about you people. I know I should say you people, but it's an term of endearment. I love all of my people equally. Especially those 30 people are probably people I actually know. So, yeah. If I don't know you and you follow me, I really do appreciate that, like, even more. But it's a great time for a water break and maybe even a little bit of intermission because my throat's a little rough today. So let's just take a little break while we work out with what's going on with them, and we're going to be right back.
it.
Hello.
Jesus.
Not even that
I
fast.
was just- I already like told them all about my pet peeves about everything anyway, so yes, please. The chasm is over there. Please jump off. It's what was it, like 1,000 feet? You said.
Probably unknown.
About everything anyway. So.
Okay. I can't why myself.
Should it be quiet for once?
All right, Brandon, talk. You're on stream. Go.
That's a joke. Anyway, so is that the? So I think we
Right,
came
like
up with.
literally they can't hear me. They can only hear you. So go.
Oh no, we're gonna do 3 cobalts and a trench jacket.
What the F? I think my stream has crashed or something. I can't get it to change.
I have to pee anyway.
I mean, y'all the one just took a break.
Well, I didn't take a break.
I don't understand what's happening. It's been completely unresponsive. I can't change scenes.
Uh-oh.
And my power usage is super high, but that's it? Shit, hold on everyone. Well, actually, y'all tell them since I can't hear me. I'll be back if I restart. Okay, I believe we have returned.
I was actually telling them about how I feel like I need to change my class to something that's non-magical. Somebody doesn't like magic.
I mean, just in this particular situation, there's going to be plenty of times you can use magic. She couldn't use magic in the cell. That seems like something they would probably have protected against, right?
So
I was
you
just
can't use
no.
magic
I was
outside of the cell.
I was just saying it. This isn't the only time.
I mean, I am actively trying to think of ways to prevent you. Like you have 3 minds against mine. Come up with better ideas.
I already came up with one idea.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
know,
gonna-
right? You cheat all the time. I don't even know what you're talking about.
How did I cheat? Anyway, like-
so cheat.
Do we remember about like how far down the chasm?
About how far down the chasm is, like specifically
Yeah.
lengthwise. Think
Yeah.
this is Sparta Pit.
No, because you said it had a bottom.
No, you cannot. He could not see the bottom from where he is currently.
You
She,
actually gave
sorry.
you gave a number. That's why I was asking.
Is there? I'm sorry if I did. Then I retract it.
Well then,
Does that change your whole plans for everything?
actually no, it doesn't matter, because it's just a game.
We're
That's,
gonna be 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
I mean, I think that sounds like an amazing way to get your original plan of just getting into jail. Sounds like a great plan to me. Sounds like who's gonna be the 3rd kobold?
It was a joke.
I was kind of hoping there was 3 of y'all were just gonna hide in a trench coat and be like, "We're a giant, let us in."
It's the 3rd. We rolled really
All right.
high in condom.
We're live. We're back. We're up. We've got cameras. We've got roll 20. We are back, folks. And now the idea is their big plan. And go.
3 kobolds in a trench coat. Alright, let's go.
So, like, specifics. It's your time for action. What are we doing physically? Brandon, your turn. Or should we roll initiative? I don't know
I'm
what's
gonna
happening here.
I'm gonna wrap my arms around the Dragonborn's belly and hang on for dear life.
Is that the plan we decided on? I thought we decided on the other plan. What happened?
It's gonna be a combination of both, okay?
Okay, perfect. I'll get us in.
You get us in,
Okay.
you're gonna be a very chubby monk.
Chubby monk, that's what we decided, yes.
That's what we decided, and then we'll go with their plan after.
Okay, so where's the chubby monk going?
We actually have to figure out our way to this world, right?
Or, I mean, that's, yeah.
What if we tell the guard that we're trying to give all the prisoners confession and just go to
That's gonna be our plan, and then we just need to find a druid, which is gonna
to
be
get
really
there.
a higher level druid.
Well, I feel like if you could convince a guard that you were going to there to give confessions, they would take you. Like, if you could
But you said it's
legitimately
like in a-
convince them, like, that's my job, I'm going, give me a ride, they would probably be like, okay. Like, I have reported
So we need to
here.
find a guard then.
I mean, I think that's a plausible idea. I did say if you manage, there will be roles involved in this, so be
If you can roll
wary.
that- I hope you can
You
roll
could end up
really
with the
well.
original plan. I was always going to send you to jail, so works fine with me.
And the issue would be getting to Elena.
I don't think that would be any problem. I could probably arrange to have you put in the same cell. I believe I know the jail keeper.
Oh. Well, that is information we didn't have previously.
I mean, I didn't know.
Just saying.
I mean, I didn't know either. I'm sure I could just make it happen. I'm trying to be pleasant here. Come on now.
Okay.
Especially when it was going the same way anyway. But you can try what you want to try, girl. Go ahead. This is real life.
So does this mean we're going back to the plan of trying to get into jail?
I think you could try to talk your way in as a monk.
Yeah, talk
I think
away
that's
at
as
the
good a
monk.
way to get to jail as any other.
Okay then.
All right, so y'all gotta go to Waterdeep
It's all traps.
and walk up to the main gate guard. You're gonna go to a gatehouse. You're gonna go to like a prison in Waterdeep. So like,
Just so you know.
because that's what happens when you get out of Kavos prison cell house. You find yourself in the streets of downtown Waterdeep. Which, if you don't know what Waterdeep is, think medieval London, Shakespearean day. Like, that's how it looks around you, but there's like different races and all kinds of crazy people and creatures and magic, and so like, think of England in Shakespeare day, but Hogwarts mentality.
We need to find where the guards hang out, right? To convince them.
So I just gave you 3 places the guards hang out. They hang out at the jail. They hang out at the guard post, like the one inside the city gates that like they hang out and do lunch and live and shit. And then there's one at the gatehouse.
Let's go gatehouse.
Okay? So you walk to the gatehouse. There's 2 human guards. They're average, brown hair, brown eyes, average.
You look pretty average to me.
So, to put the picture together here, you guys are dressed up as a monk with Rebecca is entwined around your waist like a spare tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks a little pregnant. Pregnant Dragonborn.
I'm sorry, laughing triggers the coughing. Laughing triggers it. Alright, so, what do you say to the guard? I guess it's gonna be Vivian doing the talking.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Dang it.
Your belly can't talk.
That's right. Really
my
can't
my
talk.
baby's very active.
Um. Well, first I need to know if he is the guard at this particular prison, right?
He says, no, I'm the gate guard here at Waterdeep. Hi, I'm Chuck."
Well, I need to ask Chuck how to get to the other prison
He wants to know why you want to know.
because it is my duty and job to give confession to the prisoners in that particular prison.
Okay. So roll.
With a smile as big as I can get. Is that
Okay.
persuasion?
That would be
DC?
horrifying.
Yes, it's gonna be persuasion, and Chuck's not that bright, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay. So I just hit persuasion, correct?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Oh, what'd you get?
20?
Oh, sorry, I gotta tag that over. Got a nat 20 on that, no less. Like, if you were gonna clunch out a nat 20, holy fucking shit! This guy not only believes you, he starts giving you his confession. Like, right there on the spot. He's like, "Oh my god, Father, it's been 26 years since my last confession. I have coveted thy neighbor's goat. So many times have I coveted that goat."
Wow.
I feel like with that though, he should give me more about the prison, right?
Oh,
Well, you weren't
alright,
asking
well...
about- you weren't asking about the prison, technically.
I mean, I'll give her that she just
That's
did.
true.
Nat 20, sure, why not? Alright, well, it's a really bad place, man. Like, people go there, they don't really come back, and when they do come back, they're not the same. I don't know if you know anything about the Fey Plane. It's a scary place. Don't ever take any food from anyone. Don't commit to anything. The Fae can tell no lies, but they can spin many stories.
I'm in the fate plane? Oh no.
Right.
Oh.
You've gleaned lots of information from that little query.
Great. So can you take me there? I almost said us.
Well, I can't personally take you there, but I can tell you that if you go into the gatehouse in the main city and tell them that I sent you and you're a confession person that has to go to the Morgan's Fen, they will drop you off there. But you should be aware they're going to ask for papers again at the door of the Morgan's Fen.
What
I can get
papers?
you as far as that. I'm not really sure. I know that everyone who comes through presents me with papers that says, "I need to go to the Morgan's Fen." And I say, "Okay, but you just seem such a lovely person. I'm just going to let you by." I'm not sure if you'll be able to do that again at the Morgan's Fen. She has magical creatures guarding her domain.
How does one acquire said papers?
I guess you'd actually have to need a reason to go to the Morgan's Fen. And someone important would tell you to go there, and then you would have a paper to do that with, like a governor, or like, I assume the person in charge of your church would send you one of those things, as you are a monk trying to take confessions for a church, right? And he kind of like,
Of course.
uh-huh, right, because, you know, Charlie over there also is looking at us kind of funny. So, maybe move along?
Yeah, say thank you for the info and hurry along to the place.
Alright, have a great day! Come back and visit anytime! I love you! Why do I love a monk?
I don't know what's happening. This is episode 3 and I still suck at this game.
Just rolled a nat 20 at a clutch moment. Like, that was Clutch.
Indeed.
Okay,
I think we
so
need to acquire papers. Who can forge paper? Can we get someone to forge paper? I mean, anyone can forge paper, right?
I mean, I do have a quill, and I could try.
do you have a skill for that,
I
or?
don't have a skill, but I have parchment and a pen.
So I guess that would be like a performance check.
I don't know if it would be pertinent to any of this, but Helena's father is a lord from where she's from.
Ooh.
Oh.
Inspiration to Ben. Using
Yeah,
that
because-
backstory to entwine with the actual story. Yes, sir.
Lord Arthur Einstein.
I think you might have a winner.
I guess we need to go find Lord Arthur.
Do we have any information about where he is?
I had not gotten to the part of the literal place.
Could I suggest
Like-
perhaps Waterdeep?
Might not be a bad idea.
I believe there are lords of Waterdeep. So you make a very subpar forgery of the documents.
So I say we go.
Basically, it's like a piece of
see-
paper
think
that's
it
like,
would be-
we're legit.
I think it would be actually. Well, I don't have good deception, but I actually think it would be deception actually, because you're trying to deceive.
All right, do you have another
Because
piece of
you're
paper
forging
and
something.
quill?
Oh, I got like after that one, I still got 9. I got 9.
Okay, then you may try one more time, and this time you have devious intentions when you write it.
Hey, a little bit of.
And this time it says we're legit with like an exclamation point.
So maybe we should find Helena's father then.
Okay. I bet if you went back to your favorite guard, you could attempt to persuade him. But how far away did you get before we came to this conclusion? Because I think, what is charm? How long does charm person last? Does
I think an
someone have
hour.
that? You think it's an hour? So do you think we're still within that hour? You think he's still charmed?
We didn't get very
Probably.
far.
I was like, we haven't done very much.
Okay, so go back to your favorite guard, I would say. But, you know,
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Okay. So I guess we go back to Chuck and ask Chuck where Lord, I don't remember his name. Somebody help me out.
It's Lord Farquhar. I don't remember. Arthur. It was Arthur.
Lord
Arthur.
Arthur
Einsprid.
Einsprid
Lord,
resides.
okay. So he says, well, he probably lives in the merchant's quarter. That's where all the rich people live. But if you're looking for him in session, the Lords of Waterdeep meet this evening, conveniently.
Oh, do you know the location?
City fucking Hall, of course. Are you new?
A
I
little
mean,
bit.
I love you.
I mean, if we're gonna do this like legitly, I think maybe we don't have to be in disguise. Do you? After we walk away, that's what I say.
Like, from the belly. Like, you're
Yeah,
still
from
there.
After we leave from the belly, you still need to be in.
Chuck's
You
like,
still need to be-
did your belly just talk?
No, I'm just, it's growling. I'm hungry.
Oh, should we go get something to eat? I'd love to know more. My shift ends in about an hour.
Well, I have to leave now, so you finish your shift and,
Can I get your number? Like, do you have an owl or something?
You should be like, I'm already pregnant. I'm with child. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, I am a woman of cloth, and therefore there is no, no exchange of numbers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's a woman of cloth. Got it. Got it.
And say adieu and walk off.
Oh my god, I almost just died, y'all. I think I literally died for like a minute. Oh my god. Okay, So you guys get away with that
That's
for
great.
sure. For sure.
Please
Uh,
tell me you're actually recording this.
oh shit, I wasn't. Just don't let me forget to download it from Twitch.
Yeah, I
It's
think the
available
other
for 2
videos
weeks.
on Twitch too.
It's available for 2 weeks after, and I think it's gone. But if it's still on Twitch, I couldn't find it.
Were you on
It's-
YouTube
Okay.
Live?
It was you were on YouTube. I saw it on there.
Well, I
Today.
auto stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook actually. It's Facebook is Green Gamer 421 for some odd stupid reason. Facebook Live is Fire of Life 2018, and Twitch is Fire of Life 2018, which is just a perfect time for me to remind you to like, follow, subscribe. If you're here, thank you so much. Please help, please. Okay, so we were laughing a lot because Sharon's super funny. What was actually happening? Recap, Sharon, go.
Oh, we got information that from Chuck that Helena's father, the Lord, because I can't remember his name to be honest. His name is the Lord.
Eisenhower. Eisenhower. It's easier to remember.
Eisenhower? I can't. We're just gonna call him the Lord. Like capital
Oh,
T.
so now he's Jesus?
No,
Good
capital
God in
T,
heaven.
not capital L. Wrong letters capitalized.
We're gonna get
now.
letters now. We're
Oh,
totally getting
God.
letters now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So we, all the lords are meeting at this place. I need to start writing these names down.
City
to be honest
Hall.
with you. City Hall. Thanks. And so we have to figure out what kind of disguise we're going to wear to get into City Hall of these lords.
I'm not
to
sure
talk
you-
to-
Do you have to? You know Rebecca.
What's
I mean, you know
what's
Helena, sorry.
What's Helena's relationship with her father, though? Is it a good one?
Well, that
Is it a bad
depends.
one?
Do you
know?
guys-
Shut
he
up.
was on the train tracks, wasn't he not?
Oh yeah.
So he probably is. I don't know. I think we establish canonically that was like a hologram, or that it wasn't actually your person.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to have to deal with putting them back, so they weren't actually there.
Okay, so obviously it's a good one. So now we just have to go.
So we know that-
But if that's the case, and he's a lord, why would he not use his money and power to get Helena out?
She's a bad girl. She doesn't. I mean, like he's probably putting her in there for like, it's for her own good. Like, he's letting your kid spend the night in jail kind of thing. But he's a hard ass.
Okay.
I don't know. Am I wrong?
Actually,
Is this Helena's
Wait a
dad?
minute.
I don't
Wait,
really
how
know
long-
him.
Okay, so then
how
we
long-
just need him to sign the letter for the paper, then, right? Is
So
that what we're doing?
how long is the sentence for Helena?
Oh yeah,
2 years.
2 years.
That's what we
That's
decided
good.
because
That's
the
a-
prisoner's
that's a-
dilemma thing, because she got targeted specifically. So
I thought it was
2 years.
it was 1 year for all of us.
3 of us.
too.
Yeah.
Well, somebody didn't
Which
get
is
shot.
what I was expecting, but anyway.
Okay, so we need to talk to.
Well, we need to find out more about this relationship. I feel like I'm looking at Ben right now. He's itching to say something. Like, please,
Yeah, Ben,
enlighten
say
us with your
something.
voice, Ben.
Yeah, enlighten us, please.
Oh, the status of their relationship?
Yes, we would
Yeah.
like. I mean, well, that depends.
Like, what is the likelihood that he's gonna help us out? You know what I
Like,
mean?
well, hold on. You have to would these characters know this? Like, you guys have spent some time together, but have you actually inquired into her background at all?
No,
Like-
nobody's
Hmm.
asked about anybody's background.
No.
I mean,
no.
like, y'all could pretend at least, but so I mean, like, how are you? That's my whole point. Is like you don't really know what this. Like, you're walking into it blind, and I guess I should probably talk to Ben privately for a moment and just find out because I'm clearly gonna have to play him, so I need to do that. So let's maybe take a moment and break out with Ben and I'll discuss how we're gonna play this, and I'll just let you guys meet him unless you guys want to plan your entrance into the hall. I can give you an attendant if you like to try to get past. All right, so since no votes, I'll do votes. You get an attendant. When I come back, I want to plan for how the two of you are going to deal with this attendant, who's you can't see the
What does that
lords.
mean?
Right.
Oh.
You're walking into City Hall like it's a public space, so you can walk right in. There's now a dude sitting at a desk. Let's describe him as an elf. He's tall, he's pretty, he's Legolas. Boom, elf. Um, you got, and he's sitting there all haughty, being like, "These papers. One of them looks like you were trying."
Katy Perry clone. I'm just-
Correct. Okay, so the Katy Perry clone done. It's a Katy Perry elf. She's now Katy Perry, and she's all like,
No. You said Legolas because didn't Orlando Bloom play him?
"Yeah."
So then I'm gonna find a Katy Perry clone to distract him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that hip. I didn't keep up. I didn't get that
Oh.
celebrity reference.
They're married.
Good. That's something I learned today. Great.
Yeah, I
You're
also did.
welcome.
Hey, put that in the comments or chat if you learned that today, that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom are married. Do they have kids?
Yeah, they just
God,
had
I
a
bet
baby.
they're gorgeous.
Oh my
bet
god, I
they're-
didn't know they were married either.
They're so
Let
gorgeous.
me put that in the-
Yep. Somebody
I don't
Google
know
it.
if they're
Somebody
married, but
Google
they
it.
definitely have a baby. She definitely has a ring though.
All right. Well,
So-
I wish I could leave you in chat and then we could go
Yeah,
talk, but I
please.
can't. So I have to like be back soon in the chat, and then we'll just move
Bye.
down and discuss this privately.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Are we still on video?
Okay.
Wow. So I guess that this took some crazy turns today.
I sure did.
Didn't know we was gonna be talking to your father, but that was a really good point and a really good plot and turn twist. So, and I need to get back to my notes. What's his name again?
Arthur Ainsfred.
How you spell it?
The Arthur, like Arthur?
Right, the last part.
Ainsfred, Ainsprid.
Einsfred. Okay. And what's he like?
So he is a very, it's very official, follows rules, all that stuff. But he was extremely supportive of Helena when she was starting to go through her like devil puberty thing. She lost all her friends and she was losing everybody that ever mattered. But he kept trying to support her and help her through like the super difficult time. She eventually decided to leave so that she wouldn't disgrace the family name or bring any like bring him down and make him lose his position in the Lord courts or anything like that.
Okay. So it sounds like Helena would be really upset that they're going to her father for this.
That's a good chance.
I
she's
feel like
not
she'd be
gonna
real
happy.
mad that this is that she had to get, because I mean like she's trying not to disgrace, and this is exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna walk up to this person and be like, "We know this person. Can we talk to?" And he's gonna run down and be like, "What?
Yeah.
Oh God, let me. Well, yeah, of course you can have this to go get her." And
Yeah, like he's been looking, trying to find her to bring her back home. She has been avoiding all of this to try to save him some grief.
wow. Okay, so I'm guessing he's older. He's human.
Yes, he didn't get any of the tiefling traits at all.
Somebody had tiefling mom, or like that's where's your mom?
The mom died, like probably around 5 years old.
Okay.
So
I
it's
hope you're taking notes
unknown,
in this,
but
and
it's
putting
a
it in your
good-
character sheet too, right?
I will put it in the character sheet.
Definitely
But-
keep notes of all this.
Yeah, it's unknown whether or not the mom was actually the source of it. But
What do you mean?
funny
The
enough,
what do you mean the source of it?
the source of the devil tiefling part.
Oh.
So they don't know if it was her, but also funny enough, Einsprid, I believe, is Gaelic for half demon or half devil.
Funny, I didn't know that. We'll have to check that out. All right, so I'm gonna have to play your dad. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
All right, here we go. Okay, we're back from outer
Okay.
space. Ben, I think we lost your camera somewhere. You might have to reinitiate. Thank you. Live screen. We're back to live.
There we go.
Transition. I also believe that Twitch stream.
Everything crashed.
No, I
Again?
think it was. I think Twitch stream heard everything we said about your father and mother and all that, but I don't believe that Ben or Sharon or Brandon heard it. So unless they're actually actively listening to the stream, you're gonna miss all that. But the stream did actually get to hear that. But I'm about to cough.
Well, that's good.
I mean, damn, y'all could try to fill the silence a little bit.
I mean, like, you know, that's how an angel gets its wings. Awkward silences.
Well, now that is something I have not heard before. Also, I didn't. What's going on in the chat where you said didn't know? Oh my god, and he said.
Remember the
Probably
Katy Perry Orlando
Katy-
Bloom
yeah.
thing?
Oh, that's so funny. I was like the chat thing screws me up with the time delay like so bad. Okay, so what we come up with you guys about talking to Mr. Snooty Mictor Orlando Bloom? He sounds like a long bottom kind of guy.
Oh no.
A
No,
long bottom?
you wanted it sexier, like. All right then.
Because he's an Orlando Bloom Sunday with the side of Johnny Depp sauce.
Right, I really want to make his voice be super stupid. Like he's beautiful,
Let's be
and he
real.
walks up and he's all like, "Hi, how's it going?
Oh
I love
my
it. Oh my god, yes."
God.
I think I just did suicide.
I'm sorry. I want it to be something ridiculous.
Okay.
Let's hope it's a one-shot character. I feel like every time I make a character and then somebody's gonna be like, "I love it so much, we have to bring him back." I can't wait.
Oh, please no.
Yeah, I actually have to charge my phone, so I have to use these other headphones whenever they pop up.
I mean, the one you have on now looks super professional.
Yeah, I'll have to change it.
Okay, so I guess we'll let Sharon go first. So are you guys still in costume? Not still in costume?
I think we're out of costume because we're trying to do this separately.
Yeah.
Okay, so like build us a scene. What are you guys wearing? Like tell us about your. I don't think we ever did character introductions at the beginning of this either.
No, we definitely did not.
So set us a character. So like this is the first like real scene we're doing in D&D. So like set us up a scene. Tell us who you are, what you are. I can always edit the other way around later. I can put this back at the beginning. The magic of editing.
Do I have to go first?
Yep, because we were already talking to Sharon. We were on the Sharon channel.
You know, I'm jacked up right now.
Well, I mean like fix it now and I'll put Ben next so then you can.
Well, I'm trying to, but it's not popping up.
So that's what I said. Work on it. You got time. Sharon, go.
Answer?
Are we just like introing
Yeah, just-
the character again?
Do your intro.
Okay.
Hey, can you get off the loop, dude? I'm trying to use it. I was trying to use it because I have to switch.
Oh shit, I messed
No.
it up.
I need those. That's why I said I need those. But how can I?
Okay, got it. Go ahead.
Okay. So, hey guys, my name is Sharon, and my character is Vivian. What is her last name right now? Hold on. Start that over. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I'm sorry. Vivian Valkonen. I always get that L mixed up in there. I forgot that it's in there sometimes. And she is a Dragonborn monk. Her favorite color is silver, like her hair. She loves blue as well. And that's all I got for you right now.
Okay, so let do Ben. Just do introductions.
Okay. Name's Ben. I'm playing Helena Einspirit. She is a ranger tiefling. She is quite pale, very dark hair. It's very long, but braided around her head a lot. She wears long cloaks, usually. Just kind of hide all the stuff she may or may not be carrying. She has purple eyes, which is an odd one.
That's cool.
Her horns are small, but very black. She tries to hide those with the braids around her hair. And she has a small red gem on a necklace that's usually around her neck. And yeah, that's That's the gist of that one.
Okay. All right. Let's see if Brandon's ready. Ooh.
Almost.
Maybe I can. There we go.
Hey.
Brandon, are you ready?
Can you hear me?
I just
Yes.
unmuted you, so now you're back.
I was just asking if you can hear me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're good.
You're good.
Okay, cool. My name is Brandon. I'm playing Rebecca Monster Dust.
Why do you always laugh? It's. I mean, like,
It's just funny, I think.
if you said it with a straight face, no one would laugh.
Can't help but to laugh. It's Monster Dust.
Can you move a little bit further to your right? Maybe
Left.
maybe the other way. That way.
This is left. That's right.
Well, okay. My left. But okay, you're back in camera again. Go ahead.
This is my right hand. This is my left hand.
Okay, some more left.
Okay. She's like about 5'8", 5'7". Then she has green eyes. She's tan and she's blonde.
Ooh.
What other information would you like?
Give us a character fact. We didn't do character facts.
Um,
And don't forget to put it in your character sheet. Keep up with it.
well, I'm just gonna talk about one of my personal traits that's already there, because nobody knows. I speak slowly when talking to idiot, which almost everyone is compared to me. How's
Yikes,
that?
the smart ass. And he rolled that. I didn't assign him that or nothing. I don't know why anybody would ever think that I would assign that to him. Just throwing it out there. Didn't. Alright, so what's your character fact, Ben?
After her little demon transformation thing, she had started gaining a really big taste for mustard on damn near everything.
For what?
Mustard,
Mustard. Okay, she loves mustard. Got it.
apparently.
That's a great one. I like it. Sharon?
Trying to think what we have already gone over.
I mean, just make something up. Like, I love the love mustard one is so funny and will come back to bite you in the ass later in the end.
Probably.
That's why I'm like, I love the casual ones you think are going to be harmless. I'm totally going to use it later. Don't even front.
Well, since Vivian grew up really hungry, you can always find like food in her pockets, and she loves bread, so there's always bread in her pocket.
She always is bread and food. Okay, got it. All right, got it.
Bread and food, yeah.
Always snack time up in here.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
so we've now got a human wizard and a dragonborn. What's your class? Monk, walking up to a
Yes.
counter with snooty, elfie Orlando Bloom, and who wants to talk first?
But before all of that, just so you know, we are both. I'm in a costume.
Okay, what kind of costume are you in?
It's just your basic monk. Look real poor.
Robes.
So-
Sandals.
Yeah,
So, like-
sandals. I got a rope belt.
Brown robe. Yeah.
Yeah, basic brown rope.
Okay, so you're trying to look like monks.
Yeah.
All right, so are you gonna? Okay, all right. So who wants to talk to the gentleman first?
What is the place called again? I can't remember. Not City Hall, but no, not that one. What's the?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Well, that's the place we're in. What's the jail we're going to?
Morgan's.
The Morrigan's Fen.
The Morgan's like.
Fen.
Fen? Fen?
F-E-N-N. Fen.
Oh, Fenn.
Fen.
Weird.
It's an Irish word. Imagine that.
Imagine that. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'll say I was like, what are they called? The Lords.
You're quite right. Brandon
Okay.
never
I was-
does anything straight. Always gaily forward, says the chat.
Yeah. Very gaily forward.
Ding,
Um,
ding, ding.
I like walk forward and I talk to
He swishes.
gentleman. I say, good evening, good sir. I would like to speak with one of the lords. We seek passage to the Morgan's Inn. We wish to help out the prisoners and have them
talk about their sins. I forgot what it is. Confessional. To have confessional with all the prisoners.
Wow, that looks really not convincing. Roll persuasion with disadvantage. Ooh, a
Sure,
nat 1. Ooh.
I was like, that
Yikes.
shouldn't be me. I was like, this should not be me.
So, the dude looks up at you and goes, "No one cares about the prisoners. Get out."
We of the cloth care about the prisoners.
I said get out. 5, 4, 3,
That wouldn't even work.
2. Would you like to take a last moment to scurry out of the room?
I'm gonna do detect. I'm gonna use Arcana. To get a beat on this guy to see what if he has anything magical on his person.
Alright, so he says, "Guards!"
You didn't answer my question.
What question?
I said I was like, I'm gonna detect Arcana on him to see if he has anything magical.
He has tons of magical about him. The whole room is a prison. It's lit up with all kinds of wards.
Well, we're not in a prison.
We're not in a prison.
I'm
we're
sorry,
in
it's a
City
it's a
Hall.
government building. Same thing. There's lots of wards. There's lots of magic. That you don't know what it all is, but the whole thing is very magical. You don't sense anything specifically emanating from him that would help him of that sort. I just said he called guards. Obviously, the guards have not shown up yet. So are you trying to escape or hide?
Yeah. I guess let's just go.
Well, I mean, Sharon still has the opportunity.
I walk away.
Because, I mean, you rolled a nat 1. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry, bro. So, I guess Sharon's turn?
Yeah, I feel like I need to convince him on why it's important.
So, you can now roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because obviously she's got a thing for monks. Like, I don't think that's happening anymore. Like, let's see what this monk's got to say. You better be very persuasive.
You said persuasion, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Oh, bitch.
Alright, let's just walk out of here.
Yeah.
This was such a good plan. It really was.
This is horrible.
Such a good plan. What say you go out and give the honest truth? Maybe? You could go out and take your monk outfits off and then come back in as like normal people and try to actually tell her the truth or him the truth.
What if we just tell him that we need to speak to the Lord about the Lord's offspring?
Well, that's why I'm like, could try the
Let's just do
truth.
that.
I don't know if you even tried the truth, but you could try the truth.
Because technically, he's not the one signing our papers anyways.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's do that.
I'll let you do the talking because I suck at this.
Great.
Well, it's not like Sharon did much better. Don't like
Well, she does have a 0, but she rolled a that one time.
right at a clinch moment. Clinch.
Right, but that really wasn't a repeat. So there's.
Hey,
Okay,
you
so
can't win them all.
Right, let's go back as ourselves and say that we must speak to this Lord. What is his name? I gotta write this down.
Lord
What's his name
Arthur.
again?
Arthur.
Arthur.
Hold on, I got it written down. I can say
It
what.
is not Eisenhower.
No, it's
so
Einsprid. Einsprid.
Einsprid.
Ainsprid. Einsprid.
Okay.
I have to
spell
see
it
it. I have to,
correctly.
well,
I'm
I have to
not
see
sure
it
what
to
say
like
it.
when I see it, I can say it like Einsprid. Like it
Oh.
looks like it,
Like Einstein. So
but it's with an A, so it has that like
It's weird. It should be with an E.
nasally Ein. Like it's yeah. It
Hear you,
looks like it.
I mean, we could say that we were Elena's attendant.
I mean, right? Because you're definitely gonna be like, I want to talk to Arthur I mean, like, he's a public figure. You should be able to make an appointment. Like, I don't know if he's going to immediately see you with this urgent situation, but you should at least be able to make an appointment and come see the man at some point.
Well, what if we tell them it's urgent business because we are the attendants of Helena, his daughter?
I will let you roll again for
Okay,
persuasion, and no disadvantage because you're telling the truth.
All right. Here we go. Okay, that's a little better.
That is definitely passable. I think you
Great.
will now be allowed to see him. I'll let you roll again, both of you, to see if they have, if he believe. Ooh, I'll give you a performance. Fine. So he believes you that it's urgent. So he'll send a message to Arthur, who's in session, that people are here to see him, and he believes you that it's urgent.
Make sure he knows it's a life and death.
He kind of rolls at you and then writes down on a piece of paper, "We have a Karen," and like just sends it out.
Listen, I'm a Sharon, not a Karen. Calm down.
What are you sharing?
She probably sends back that medium well steak because it's a little overdone.
How dare you?
Just make sure he knows it's life or death.
Wrong.
Urgent's not urgent enough. I need you to make it much more
Do not
urgent.
Put that into the universe.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, Sharon, not Karen. Rebecca just made it urgent. You guys are now talking to. You've been moved up to, let's say it's an office. We're picturing library type. Like one side of the whole room is filled with books. It's got like a big picture glass window behind it. His big executive looking office chair is behind like a big mahogany desk with like the big window behind him. I'm picturing a very like admiral looking person. He's got very military cuts. Everything about him says straight arrows and lines. It's got like his jacket's not quite a military jacket, but it has the crispness about it that says it used to be. Kinda, it's very rigid. Everything about him says square shaped, rigid. And he's looking at you with these like steel slate gray eyes, and he's like, "How can I help you? You have sent a letter here that says this is some sort of urgency."
What if we say that?
Or is this just like, is this the Lord?
This is
Yeah,
you are
Lord.
speaking to Lord Arthur. Lord Arthur. Just call me
Okay,
Lord Arthur.
what if we just tell him straight out that Helena has been taken to this prison for a crime that she did not commit, and we are trying to help her out.
Persuasion.
Crap. This better be another good one, or I'm gonna be pissed off.
All right, Rebecca, would you like to tell the story?
Wait, that's not.
Well,
my
I got an 8.
persuasion.
That was mine. I got an 8.
Oh, you got an 8? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Sharon.
I'll
No!
go with the 8.
Jesus. So he's not impressed.
Okay.
Do you
So
have...
then it's Rebecca's turn.
Oh, he goes, "All right, so you claim to know my daughter. And do you tell him the whole story? Like, you tell him everything about how you know them? Or how much of this information are you revealing to Lord Arthur?"
We're not telling him.
Okay, tell me
Who put her
specifically
in
what
there?
you... Tell me specifically what you say to him.
That's what I just said, specifically.
Say it one more time.
That
Like,
we're her
as your character.
attendants. You know, we're her attendants.
He would know that we weren't attendants, though, right?
Oh.
Or
right.
Would he though?
Yeah.
yeah, unless it was like we randomly got picked up by him.
Well, even based on the backstory, he's gonna know she's not having attendance out there in the world.
Okay, so
He's gonna look at you
That
like,
was
well,
a
that's
ruse.
well,
That was
that's
a
why you
ruse.
rolled a nat 1 because you told a bold-faced lie right to his face. He was like, "Okay, that's a lie."
was that a lie though? That was like the truth.
But you're not
She
you're
went
not the
to-
attendance. Well, you got
Oh.
kidnapped off the street and you didn't tell him that, so it's a completely different lie. So let's let Brandon. I'm sorry. Let's let
Okay.
Rebecca give it. He goes, "All right. Well, your friend's clearly a liar. Rebecca, dear, tell me the truth. What's happening?
Your daughter shot me with a bow. Second off,
Oh, they do know her. Oh, they do. Yes, lovely.
second off, she is wrongfully imprisoned.
Are you sure it's wrongfully?
I'm positive,
Oh, okay.
because she was with me the whole entire time at our wherever the hell we were. Was with her the whole entire time, and she didn't steal nothing.
That sounds really convincing. That's why you rolled an 8. Not horribly unconvincing, but not exactly the most convincing thing I've ever heard.
Look at my bullet hole. Look at my bullet hole.
There's the healing potion. I'm like, what?
Get in here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
really.
I think is that your attempt to persuade him that you know?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, hey, your daughter's wrongfully in prison. I don't know why you'd want to keep your daughter in prison if it was incorrect.
Well, I guess I could inquire. Is she in here? Is she here in Waterdeep?
She's not. She's in the Morgan Fen.
Oh, dear. And he said, for how long? It has.
2 years.
Oh dear. Well, that's definitely beyond my sphere of influence. It's literally on another plane of existence.
I was wondering if we could get you to kind of, oddly enough, sign us a permission slip to go see her. To
Well?
try to get her out.
Well,
Somehow we were gonna try to do multiple things.
okay. Well, I can tell you here some things. I don't necessarily believe that you even know, but if you really want to go to the Morgan's Fen, if you would like to go commit suicide, I have no problem there. I can write all the notes you like. Especially if you're going to provide the parchment.
Yeah. Here's one.
Okay, so he takes it and goes, I, Lord, why can't I ever get this right? Einspren? Why this kills me.
Einspred.
Einspred. Lord Arthur Onspred, sign this piece of paper and allow these people to go into the Morgan's Fen. Then he takes out a royal seal, dumps some wax on it, stamps it, spits on it, cuts his finger, drops a piece of blood, turns it, hands it, done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Thank you. Next!
Merry Christmas. Alright, let's
Tell my
really-
daughter I send my love. I'm busy. Goodbye. Next!
Okay then. So
Let's get out, I
find the
guess.
plane.
How'd I do, Ben?
Is it good?
Is it all you lived up to? All you lived up to?
I like all the former military stuff you threw in there. That's actually real good.
Good, good, good.
What's the? Okay, we're walking out. So what are we? What do you wanna? What do you exactly
Yeah.
want to do when we get there? Do you want to do the monk thing? What do you want to do?
Well, I feel like his letter just says we are allowed passage in there to visit her.
Is that what it is? Is it?
Technically.
Is it allowing us in there? Is that what that is? Is that it? Just to go see her?
I'm just like, what did I just say? The note said, I, Lord Arthur Einspred, allow these people entry into the Morgan's Fen. That's what it says. I, Lord Arthur Einspred, allow these people entry into the Morgan's Fen. And it's signed, sealed, delivered.
I mean, we could technically still go as monks, I guess.
So we're doing monk. Okay, I got it.
But
Let me-
technically,
let me get that
we could do as 2 monks, right?
Okay, then. Yeah, we can do
You
two
don't
monks.
have
I
to.
guess.
You don't have to be the fat monk.
No.
You don't have to be.
Just do 2
You don't
monks.
like. You don't want to be three 3 kobolds and a trick. You wanna do that?
I think this one called the
Fine.
Fat Monk. That's what this one's called, not 3 kobolds. It's called the
Oh,
Fat
no,
Monk.
oh,
Like if we're talking Barney Stinson plans here, come on.
Theoretically, I could still be the fat monk, right? We just have a pillowcase under, and then when we get Rebecca out, or when we get Helena out, we'll just replace the pillow with Helena.
That's a good idea. Trying to sneak in.
That's a good idea.
At least you have an exit strategy. At least you have an exit strategy. Is it like a human-shaped body pillow wrapped around you, like you're gonna like put her under bed and like sneak her?
Yes.
Oh my God! Please add that to your inventory. Human-shaped body pillow.
How does one do that?
You just go to roll 20 into your character sheet.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
That's amazing.
And under core,
Uh-huh.
where it's got like it says item name, and the plus sign
Which is where?
right below the blue check marks.
There's
Like-
a lot of blue check
Well, like
marks.
below where your
Oh,
gold
item
and
name,
stuff
I got
is.
it, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Human shaped
Body pillow.
body pillow.
And you don't have to worry about all the weight and stuff. We'll just say it's a magical item and it requires no. Well, I guess I really want it to carry bulk, so I assume that you now have this wrapped around your personage from here forward.
Yes.
It's on. You're a fat
Yes.
dragonborn
With a
now.
robe.
Blimey, that's the first fat dragonborn I've ever seen. How much do you have to eat to get to be a fat dragonborn?
A lot. This human size.
I thought they had magic to keep their appearances normal. Now watch you a fat dragonborn. This is gonna be great.
God.
This is what happens when you have someone that never has played D&D before coming in with ideas that are probably nowhere near D&D.
Oh no, God, I love this. No, we're not playing D&D. We're playing like D&D related.
Yeah.
Okay,
Then
so
you're like, we're done.
okay,
Love
so we're now at the gate of the Morrigan's Fen. Yeah, I assume you went back. You went back to the guard. You went back to the guardhouse. You took their magical transportation, whatever device
Yes.
they have there in the gatehouse, using Lord Einsprid's ability to get you there. You magically have now teleported. You are walking up the hill to the big castle. Anything you want to?
Wobbling, more like.
Right. I mean, like this is probably a long ass walk at the very least, and I'm sure we're gonna have great. Well, no, like maybe I should just say that the magic of this thing teleports you to the front door.
Better.
Because the escape's going to be the interesting part, right? So it teleports you to the front door. So what you're seeing is, as far as you can see from left to right, it's solid stone walls, cliff, like it's been cleared ground. There's a big, massive portcullis in front of you, with like the stone archways, with a big, massive wooden door behind it, with big steel beams. And as you like are now teleported to it, you hear this like soft chime noise to like announce your arrival, and the door's faceplate opens. I know you can't see it, but those on camera can see it. My hands are like this. It just opens up like, "Rah!" And it's the eyeball from Star Wars that pops out.
That's the thing talking.
That's what you get. Bleep, bloop, 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 bleep, bloop. And then it goes.
Home?
I'm sorry. I had some zeros and ones stuck in my throat. No, it's a weak crowd here. How you guys doing? What's brings you out to the Morgan's Fen? What's up, guys? You like this voice better? You asked for it. It's.
I'm dead. I'm all the way down.
You're here to talk to sinners. Are you a sinner that I need
He's
to talk
laughing.
to?
Like,
What?
So are you a sinner that I need to talk to?
Sorry, I'm gonna die. Sorry. It's happening.
Well, die quietly, please.
Sorry. Alright, do something then.
Wait,
Brandon, it's your
wait,
turn.
hold
Go.
on. I love how that we are monks pretending to be priests to take confessional?
I mean, it's it's whatever.
I-
We're rolling with it.
I love how you're
Goodness.
about to you're rationalizing this
Lord.
as you're about to explain it to the floating eyeball. Like that's exactly what she just realized. Is like, oh wait, this is what I have to say to this floating eyeball.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's out of chat. Okay, keep going.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. That's what your thought process was, because I'm about to make you talk to this floating eyeball. And she's like, "What the fuck am I gonna say?"
Just... Oh my god, I can't.
I love this so much. All right,
Yeah.
so what are you gonna say to the floating eyeball, Brandon? He looks. The floating eyeball comes and like right to your face, right there.
We're here to talk to Center. That's
To
all I say. And I just look at it straight in its face, and I was like, "Here's our papers.
to who?
The sinners of this prison.
You're
If you want to tell
here.
me, if you would like to tell me your sins, have you sinned today? Have you been a sinner all this time? Is that what you're telling me? Do you need to have confession with me, good sir?
The fact that he's saying this with his straight face, like.
Right. You get to roll performance with advantage.
I tried.
You did try. You got a 13. He goes, so, like,
I bring out my holy symbol, because I got the cross. It's like, would you like me to read? Would you like me to read from the holy passage to help you be forgiven, my son or daughter? I don't know what an eye is, but I can pray for you. I'm here to help soothe. I'm here to help you soothe your soul
this is like
and your safe
a
passage.
2 a.m.
into heaven.
infomercial for the Jehovah Witnesses. The eyeball immediately starts to like weep tears of blood and just slowly retract back into the wall. Oh.
And then I look at my page, the person, like, I just look at her and I'm just like, well, I guess he has sinned a lot. To weep blood in front of me. He has sinned so much. I didn't even get to read from the passage. This has never happened to me before.
Whoa.
Ever in my life.
Okay, so the eyeball then comes back out later, and he does the whole thing to Sharon, but it's like trembling. It's like looking back. I don't want to. No. Oh no. It's like closer. Like somebody's like shoving his like whole like you can see like arms like shoving him out the hole further. So the eyeball looks at Sharon and goes, "What do you have to say?"
As I get on one knee and I speak a prayer very loudly.
The eyeball is like consciously turning to not see you. Like,
But wait, hold on. Did he confessed, right?
who confessed?
Rebecca, the eye.
He just cried and walked away. He was like, "This is weird. I don't know what's happening." And then apparently somebody's now shoving him back out to make him deal with you because they're like, "It's your job. You have to go back out there. It's your job, man. You have to." Then somebody's like stage slapping him just to like get it together. Get back out there.
I guess I just would tell the eye we are here to get the confessions of all the prisoners that are in the Morgan's fen.
Okay, whatever, man. Just don't make me talk to that guy anymore. I can't.
I'm not a guy, I'm a woman, damn it.
That makes it worse. And it just sucks back up into the hole, and the door opens like slowly, ponderously. You hear like the tick, 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 tick of the puller curls. It's like it takes like 20 minutes to get this like full, elaborate door open. And
20 minutes.
yeah, so let me show you back to the the this. It takes a long time. Have you ever been to a medieval castle?
Yes. Have I been to a medieval castle?
Yeah, like don't they have recreate?
No.
They totally have like there's something on the East Coast. There's like replicas and shit.
Oh, maybe in North Carolina.
Yeah, like Renaissance fairs have them a lot of times. Or like sites that
Maybe.
have whatever, at least like the big portcullises. But it's whatever. It's
Mm-hmm.
like those big things. They have like wheels that you have to like physically turn and like tick 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 to pull that thing up. And then these big giant doors, they're huge. They're not balanced well. They have like teams of dwarves like pulling these things open on the sides. There's like beating drums, dum dum dum. Like they're huge ass doors. Like, do you see this
Got it.
thing? Like you saw the picture, right? Like it's
Got it.
huge. It's a big thing. All right, so this puts you guys like are we looking back at Roll20 again? Are we all
Yeah.
on the picture of
Page.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
So these doors enter and you guys are now here. So what you're walking into is like these
Wait, on Roll20, I'm not seeing the prison. I'm seeing.
oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
not
see
seeing
anything
the
either.
prison.
gotcha.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
Gotcha. Okay, so how do you make it ping again?
You just hold down the left click button.
I gotta change
yeah.
it to select mode. Got it. So that you're there. That's where you guys are
Okay,
right now.
great.
Okay, so like, do you remember the Matrix? The stairwell, or like that the basement lobby of the hotel they're in when they blow up, like they walk in with all the stone pillars and it's all like,
Okay, wait. I've never seen The Matrix.
shut the front door. Oh my god, why? How are we friends? All right, so picture like a lobby of a hotel in the 80s. It's very white marble, gold inlays. It's got.
Okay, time out. You can't reference the 80s. I was only alive in the 80s.
Have you
for
seen
3
have you
years.
seen movies? I'm just trying to draw a mental picture here. Can you not
Maybe.
does it not help you to draw the mental picture? I'm thinking
No.
aged marble,
Really good.
big columns, like so the important part I guess you need to know is that like there's a big clear open space around you except for these
Like
columns.
an atrium? Like an atrium?
No, there's no windows. There's no windows at all. It's like the walls are really like white and like that white marble with like gold inlays. And only these pillars, all the floors are like the same color thing. It's a very open, very defensible position.
Okay. Like the
Um,
Parthenon where Athena was without Athena?
oh my god, I'm gonna have to like pull up a.
Let's see. Parthenon. Huh.
No, definitely not like that. But
Oh.
that's why I'm like, she's totally way off. I need to find a picture.
Okay, great. I took him to the replica of the Parthenon in Nashville. That's why. Because there is one. It's cool.
Control C. I'm going to put this in the Twitch chat.
Great.
There you go.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. But instead of this, like clearness
Okay.
there, at the head of the lobby, there's like a security checkpoint. There's a big desk made of stone that sitting behind it is Ogma, who I believe, if I do this, people in the stream can now see what Ogma looks like. For those of you who aren't looking at it at the moment, he is. We described him earlier already. He's a big, beefy guy, great beard, bald, built like a brick shithouse. I'm gonna give him different weapons and such. This is the closest picture I could find, but the tattoos and big guy looks a lot like him from what I think he looks like. He's definitely sitting behind this desk all by himself. He radiates an aura of power. And you guys walk in, and he goes, "How may I help you guys? Welcome in." He's very genuine, very welcoming. Like, he's got his arms spread wide. He's big smiles. Ogma's a good guy.
My hands like this, and I say, "Blessed be Og. We are here to talk to the sinner. Do you have any confessions you'd like to tell us today?"
Well,
And I bring out my Bible and my prayer book, and I was like, "I can read you some passages, if that will soothe your soul."
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we here in the Fey Plane are Celtic, and I believe the Catholics drove Celtics into the sea in the 1800s. We're not exactly fond of your particular judgmental religion, so I don't really care for
I
that.
never told you my religion,
I can tell it's
so you're
judgmental
making.
by looking
I can
at
tell
you.
I can tell you're very judgmental, and these are basic prayers that anybody can interpret in any way. And you're accusing me of being.
If you have to
away.
pray to a specific deity that ain't one of the four of us in the room, I don't really care about it.
Maybe I interrupt and say we have just come here to take confessions from your prisoners so that we may
But I believe confession is a
inflict upon
Catholic
them.
principle, is it not?
Maybe.
That's not just Catholic.
Really? Can you cite?
Anybody can confess anything.
I mean, like my religion doesn't have things where you get to confess your sins and then still get to go to heaven. If you're a bad person, you go to fucking hell.
It's just a figurative thing to
Like,
make them feel
we
better.
literally have a plane called hell where they send people. Like,
Maybe we should tell him. Hold on, time out. Maybe we should tell him that we're trying to get the prisoners to pray to the Toa de. I forgot how to pronounce it. Right now.
We're trying to
Ogma?
No, not Ogma, but to all of you.
I mean, the Morrigan is a person.
Yes.
Perhaps a deity is a better word than person.
Yes.
we are just trying to get them to admit or state a crime they have committed. And then.
But they're
that way
already
they're
here,
punished.
so they can't get
Because
more
not-
guilty.
I mean,
The courts have found them guilty, but do they themselves believe they are guilty?
I'm not sure the religious gambit's gonna work on Ogma.
Well, I don't know what to do then.
I mean, have you tried the truth yet?
I do believe you have falsely imprisoned one individual.
Okay. That's my problem because I don't know why he suddenly got southern, but
Well, I do believe that I need to read to you about some holy scripture.
ain't nobody got time for that.
Listen, I got all the time in the world.
I do not. So I mean, like, if
You
you're gonna
seem like you're
if you're
very
gonna keep going down this road, he's gonna roll initiative,
Oh no.
and I'm not sure the two of you can take on Ogma, but you can try.
Probably not.
I designed him to be fought, but I was hoping there was gonna be one more person. So let's. So
But if we
you're doing what you're gonna do. I mean, I don't really like. We're off the racks here. I just don't think that Ogma would be swayed. Like he is a completely different religion and does not like Catholics at all. Oh no, it looks like Discord's lagging out again. Or is the stream lagging out? I can't tell. But I've lost everyone's audio. Hold on.
That's so shitty.
Okay.
I know it's very frustrating.
All right,
Anyway.
and we're back. Okay, great. Sorry, internet sucks in the boonies, like everything else.
What? I
Yes.
heard y'all had the best of everything.
Well, I mean, like I'm streaming a lot. I'm streaming a lot of stuff going on right now. I've got music streaming in the background. I got streaming recording out. I got 3 videos recording in. I got a screen share. My computer is putting out some heat over here.
You got a
I know my
fan, right?
time's coming up, so we gotta hurry this along.
Yeah, so I mean, like if you want to pause before we decide to fight Ogma, we can, or we could fight Ogma and then end it, or
I mean, like, well, we can't really fight Ogma because we'll apparently lose, so... I said I walk out the door. Just leaves. Alright, well, bye.
I think that might be best.
I think we need a third person, so let's go recruit a third person for next week.
So I don't know how I'm going to introduce a third person at this juncture, but this is something we could
Find
definitely
a random
discuss
person.
off camera. Let me, if anybody out there wants to be part of our Dungeons and Dragons group, would like to submit an application, I'll put a link in the description where you can email me your applications, and we might accept your application to our D&D group. It's a lot of fun. You watched us tonight, so you should join us. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to see the rest of our adventures. When maybe we have a plan, maybe we don't have a plan, maybe we say funny shit, maybe we don't. It's always a gambit. Welcome to live streaming, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I don't mean like don't forget, like you should do it right now because the video's about to end and then it'll be too late. So do it now. Like I've been talking about it for literally 2 hours. Do it now. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah,